Hello and welcome to Camera Cole, where we look at life through the lens of truth. Today we're talking about audience. What is audience? Who is audience? And why is it important? An audience is a group of people who spectate in a public area. Whether you realize it or not, you always have an audience. You have spectators and listeners to everything you do. Even when you're alone and you don't think anyone's watching, God sees what you're doing. But today we're going to focus on who's watching and how they're reacting to the things we're doing. Understanding audience is really important because whether we think they're listening or not, people are always processing our behaviors at any point in time that we come in contact with them. They pay attention to the things we wear, the things we do, the things we say. And all these things plant seeds and they build an image within our audience of who we are as a person. We got to ask ourselves the question, is who we're showing people that we are accurate to who we actually are? Understanding the truth that people are always watching helps you understand and decide how you want to present yourself to those people. Anybody who you have access to be observed by is your audience. Even strangers passing on the street see and process the things that you wear, say, and do, and they build an image of who you are in their head. You can't undo or change the things that your audience has seen you do in your past, but you do have the power to change your actions, change your appearance, change your words moving forward. You might think that you don't care about people's perceptions of you, but if you understand that their perceptions of you factor into how they treat you, that might shift your opinion. How you treat your audience with the things you do and say will actually shift about how your audience speaks about you when you're not around. Who is your audience? Your audience is your classmates, your communities, your coworkers, your friends, your family. Anyone you come into contact with is part of that audience that you have that maybe you never realized. People are always watching and building judgments, but being intentional and figuring out what you want to do with this information can actually help you grow. You can't control how your audience thinks about you, but you can control the information you give them to build those judgments. We all have free will, and it's important for people to be intentional with how they use it. I've got more notes on audience linked below, but thank you for looking at audience with me through the lens of truth today. This is Audience with Camera Cole.